Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jack who loved nothing more than exploring the woods behind his house. One day, he decided to venture deeper into the woods than he ever had before. As he walked, he noticed that the trees grew thicker and the underbrush became denser. Jack pushed on, his curiosity driving him further and further into the unknown. Suddenly, he heard a rustling in the bushes ahead of him. Jack's heart raced as he realized that he was not alone. But, as he cautiously approached, he saw that it was only a small rabbit, hopping away in fear. Feeling relieved, Jack continued on his adventure. The woods grew darker as the sun started to set, casting long shadows across the forest floor. But Jack wasn't afraid. He was determined to see what lay beyond. As he walked deeper into the woods, Jack came across an old abandoned cabin. The door was slightly ajar, and Jack couldn't resist the urge to investigate. Slowly pushing open the creaky door, Jack stepped inside. It was musty and dark, with cobwebs stretching across the walls. Jack cautiously explored the cabin, peering into every corner, but he didn't find anything of interest. Disappointed, Jack turned to leave, but as he did, he heard a low growl coming from outside. Terrified, Jack realized that he was not alone in the woods anymore. He looked around frantically for a weapon, but there was nothing he could use to defend himself. All he had was his wits and his courage. Slowly, Jack made his way back to the door and peeked outside. To his surprise, he saw a beautiful white wolf. Its eyes locked on him. Jack was terrified, but he didn't want to run away. Instead, he decided to try and communicate with the wolf. Hesitantly, Jack reached out his hand, hoping the wolf would not attack. The wolf sniffed at Jack's hand and then sat down, gazing up at him with intelligent eyes. Over the next few hours, Jack sat with the wolf, talking to it and sharing his food. Eventually, the sun rose, and it was time for Jack to leave the woods and head back home. As he walked away, Jack looked back at the wolf, feeling grateful for the adventure he had experienced. And he knew that he would never forget the lesson he had learned, that even in the darkest and scariest of places, there can still be beauty and wonder to be found.